Hi, my name is Rafe Fiennes.
Hi, my name is Edward Berger, and I'm the director of the film Conclave.
A film based off a famous novel, you know, you're always going to have somebody that's going to critique it like, oh, it's not the same. But you throw religion into it, it's a whole nother mix. Can you describe that challenge going into it, or is it something that you're just making it your own?
I think, there is a novel and there's a movie, and they're two different things. I was never of the type, and I don't really mind what other people say, so I was never of the type where I compare the film to the book. It's a different medium, and it's a different art form, and I love reading books, and I love seeing the adaptation of the book that might be very different. But what is important to me is that the core of the story, what the book is about, that is the same thing, that I try to capture the core of the book. And in this case, also, the book is very well written, and it is very cinematic. So it is a great blueprint for a film.
No sane man would want the papacy.
The men who are dangerous are the ones who do want it.
What's great about working with Edward is his sort of elasticity of approach. He's incredibly well prepared, but if he sees another angle or wants to adjust something, he does it. The shooting day is alive with a creative choices being made. So you never feel pigeonholed into something preconceived, nor do you feel that someone's just flying loosely and inventing sort of spontaneously without any prep. As actors, you feel that. You know when you're in the hands of someone. And also, he cares hugely about performance. And there's this lovely thing where a director allows you to explore, because I've been on sets where directors they quite quickly want to move on, and you, the actor, know you've got a bit more juice.
How has this been kept a secret for so long?
We'll never find a candidate who doesn't have any kind of black mark against them.
And in the trailer, we see the famous line mention of war.
It's not a war.
It is a war, and you have to commit to a side.
There's so many things thoughts and beliefs. What do you want people to take away from this film? Because it's not just religion, it's so much more than that.
I have a really hard time talking about what I want people to take away, because everyone has to decide for themselves. Go watch the movie, draw your own conclusions, and take away what you want. What I would say maybe is, it's a very rigid organization. It's a very archaic organization. I think Rafe's character goes through it and comes out of it, maybe richer, having learned something, and having, sort of the burden of doubt about his organization and his faith having been lifted, at least for a moment, from his shoulders, and thinking, oh, maybe there's a truth in this, and maybe I am in the right place. And it's sort of, he's for a short moment, he's found a home, in a way, in this place,
It seems the responsibility for the conclave falls upon you.
The supervision of this election is a duty I never thought I'd have to perform.
I think immediately people lean into any film that deals with these organisations where we look for hope. Often they're full of corruption, and they fall off their perch of sort of the moral high ground. But we look to them. I think it's a bit like Edward's saying, like a political thriller. Who's going to get the gig? Who in the story about an American election? Who's going to get the gig? It's the same with this. Who is going to win? Are they worthy of it? What do we think of them? And what's all the complications in getting there?
If there was only certainty and no doubt, there would be no mystery. And therefore no need for faith.